Host factors. Some host factors that are associated with syphilis include men who have sex with men, women who are pregnant, men or women who have an HIV infection, having partners who are tested positive for syphilis, are common between the ages 24 through 29, as well as 20 through 24-year-olds, and as far as race/ethnicity goes, they are common between blacks, Native Hawaiians/Pacific Islanders, Hispanics, American Indians/Alaska Natives, whites, and Asians in the United States. Most cases of syphilis are common among men who have sex with men. In 2015, 81.7% of the reported male cases where sex of sex partner was known among gay, bisexual, and other men who have sex with men. How does syphilis affect a pregnant woman and her baby? The syphilis bacterium can infect the baby of a woman during her pregnancy. Depending on how long a pregnant woman has been affected, she may have a high risk of having a stillbirth, a baby born dead, or of giving birth to a baby who dies shortly after birth. Untreated syphilis in pregnant women results in infant death in up to 40% of cases. Syphilis by age. In 2015, the highest rates were observed among men aged 25 through 29 years, with 41.8 cases per 100,000 males, and 20 through 24-year-olds, with 35.7 cases per 100,000 males. Similarly, the highest rates among women were among those aged 20 through 24 years, with 5.1 cases per 100,000 females, and those aged 25 through 29 years, with 4.5 cases per 100,000 females. Syphilis by race and ethnicity. In 2015, among the 49 states that submitted data in the race and ethnicity categories, according to CDC, the rate of reported syphilis cases remained the highest among blacks with 21.4 cases per 100,000 population. Second, we have the Native Hawaiians/other Pacific Islanders with 10.4 cases per 100,000 population. Third, we have Hispanics with 9.1 cases. Fourth, we have American Indians/Alaska Natives with 5.6 cases. And fifth, we have whites with 4.1 cases. And lastly, we have Asians with 3 cases per 100,000 population in America. Host factors continued. Below is the table of primary and secondary syphilis rates of reported cases per 100,000 population by race/ethnicity, age groups, and sex in the United States of the year 2015. You can see that the black male and females had the highest rate in total of 21.4 cases per 100,000 overall in 2015, as well as the highest rates in age groups 20 through 24 with 6.5 cases per 100,000 and ages 24 through 29 with 73.1 cases per 100,000. Environmental factors. Geographic areas around the world that report infections with the syphilis disease include parts of Africa, such as Sudan, Zimbabwe, and South Africa, parts of the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Syria, as well as parts of Asia, such as Turkey, Southeast Asia, and the Western Pacific. Temporal variations. Endemic syphilis is a disease that is common to dry, hot climates and to rural areas of poor economic status, education, and personal hygiene. When reported, the cases are typically seen in immigrants and people coming from endemic areas. Due to its mode of transmission, endemic syphilis is easily transmitted to new areas. Hygiene, living conditions, and environmental factors, such as weather, have made the disease meticulously endemic in the United States. In 2015, a total of 23,872 cases of syphilis were reported in the United States, yielding a rate of 7.5 cases per 100,000 in a population. This rate represents a 19% increase compared to the year 2014, with 6.3 cases per 100,000 in a population, and a 66.7 increase compared to the year 2011 with 4.5 cases per 100,000 in a population.